Hey, what is up, guys? Smurfy back for round number 2, and again we're on the play, which is awesome. This hand is interesting. So we have a good turn 2 threat, and then we just need to draw a land basically. Uncaged Fury and Voltaic Brawler is actually a really good combo because that's just like you attack, pump it, that's 4, put it up to 5, and then double strike. Like 10 damage just from a Voltaic Brawler is actually really powerful. So I think we're going to keep this. It's pretty dicey on the mana, especially as we have an Aether Hub, but I think it should be fine. I have like just 1 games from a Voltaic Brawler and 2 Uncaged Furies before. Like people just are like, oh, it's just a Voltaic Brawler, I'll just play out like my Heart of Kiran or something, and next thing they know they're on like 10 or something. It looks like we're against a blue-green deck with energy, which is pretty much always a I think we play the Aether up here because we don't want to necessarily play the Pummler on curve. Like there's just no reason to play it on turn 3. Yeah, sorry, they're probably on an Aetherworks deck based on what we've seen so far already. Pretty much everyone's just on Marvel decks at the minute just because it's so good. If we could draw a basic, so next time we can play Game Trail into like an Uncaged Fury would be nice, and then next time play like the Bristling Hydra, that'd be sweet. Alright, so now we're just going to run out the Pummlers when we can, just because we're just going to use them as getting energy, and they have to answer every single one of them, or they at least think they do. And we're just going to pump this. We have 2 energy effectively spare, unless we draw another Aether Hub where it's an increment of 3, but I think we'd rather just get the damage in here. I guess if we save in case they make blockers, but no, we're not gonna bother because a lot of people have gone down the more spell heavy version to beat the mirror, which means that they don't play Whirl of Virtuoso, and Whirl of Virtuoso is like one of their best cards against us because we have to have a trample spell, otherwise we just never get through. I can just like chump block Bristling Hydras, chump block everything other than the Pummler, sorry, the Brawler. We know they've got a mountain, yep. We know they have 2 mountains in hand. Okay, that was a good draw, so play a tune. Get Forest, yeah. We're going to attack here. We're actually not going to pump because now we have 3, which is significantly different to 2. And we're just gonna run out a Pummler here. We could have just Uncaged Fury, but I think that's a bit greedy because they have 3 mana out. Just do nothing, sure. Like they have to do something pretty. Okay, they're just gonna play a Hydra. That's fine. A tune, sure. We can get a mountain here. It doesn't really make much difference at this point. We can just attack with the Brawler. They have to block, really. Yeah, we're just going to attack. I guess we could attack with both. Because we can basically chunk them for 10 here. And like if they block the Pummler, we just... I guess we don't want to attack with the Pummler. Because they are probably going to block the Pummler, right? Well, I guess we want them to block the Brawler. Wait, so what happens if we just pump here? So it'll become 2 with double strike. So 2, then we activate to 4, 4 to activate this 8, 8, 8, 6. Yeah, okay, we just stack with both then. And we are going to pump because if they do block here, actually no, because if they don't block there, then we win. Yeah, they're just going to block there, sure. I'm going to choose not to give it double strike here, because it puts them to 3, but then we only have 1 creature on board. Whereas this way we can just hit them for 4 and play another Pummler, or we can play a Bristling Hydra. I think we want to play Bristling Hydra here. So if we draw like a larger than life, then we just win, or pretty much guaranteed to win, unless they have like a counter spell. Glorybringer, sure. So they're going to kill off the Vortec Brawler, I expect. I think they're just Temur Energy then, because there is a Temur Energy deck going around. Sure. Obviously we can't block that, not that we really would if we could. It's not even going to attack us next turn, so we're not worried. So we can choose to attack and then just Uncage Fury our guy. Which means we just kill theirs. Or we can play the Pummler out. Either way, we basically just make them have to play another creature. If we attack with the Bristling Hydra, then they have to block and then we kill it. If not, we play the Pummler. I guess we could play the Pummler and attack, but that's awful. We just force them to block, I think, and Uncage Fury it. At least this plays around board wipes better or something, or the I can't think of any reason where it makes much difference. So they can like use their energy to pump it, but we can just do the same anyway. So if that was an untapped land, that would have been significantly better, but that's fine. That's where like the blue splash hurts. These two Spire Bluff Canals is where the mana like messes up with game trails and just playing off curve a little bit. But the ability to play blue in the sideboard is, I think, it's definitely worth it. Like I just don't know how we would win against some decks without it, like Marvel and things. Alright, so a trample spell would be really nice. Brawler seems fine. I think we just want to play both of our creatures this turn, because if we just attack, again they'll just block, and then we Uncage Fury it. And then we can play the Pummler, but they'll kill it. So if we play both, then one sticks. Like, we could have attacked to see if they double block, but I don't think they would. And I don't want to lose the Hydra, really. Yeah, there's just no reason to attack here. So again, if we draw a Pump spell, it's looking really good for us. Or a Trample spell. This is what I said about Uncage Furies, and multiples aren't as great. I think when they attack, they'll just kill the Pummler. Rogue Refiner, that's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just Temur Energy with Glorybringers, no Aetherworks Marbles. Like, this Glorybringer initially looks really scary, but it's not actually that bad for us, because it's just exerting every turn. We could pump this to a 2-2, then to a 4-4, then an 8-8. That will cost 3 pumps, which is 9, so we'll have 6 energy left. Which might actually be worth it. Yeah, I think it's actually worth it. Because again, if we draw a... It's just so many... it just gives us another out, really. We just didn't need that much energy, really. Another Voltaic Brawler. So we can attack with everything. Like, if they have a removal spell, we are looking pretty bad. So what happens when we attack? Attack with everything, they'll go Bristling Hydra, block the Bristling Hydra, Servant block here, Rogue Refiner block here. Then double strike this, 10, and then we 1 damage short. Because every single creature is going to get blocked, right? I don't mind attacking just with the Voltaic Brawler. So if we attack with just the Voltaic Brawler, they'll probably just block with this. Oh, then they can pump it 5 times if they needed to. So they can make this up to 8 toughness, which would mean they would trade, but then we don't have the Uncaged Fury. No, we're just going to play the Brawler and pass. Again, we just need a trample spell. Especially on the Bristling Hydra. Like, if we draw an instant speed pump spell, Invigorated Rampage, then it's just insane. Because they just they won't have enough energy to remove the Bristling Hydra. Or they won't have enough removal, sorry, and we'll just, if it's instant speed, then they will just block 1 on each, and then it'd just be really hard for them to play around it. And another one, that's fine. We're just looking for a trample pump spell here. Preferably at instant speed. Larger than life. Does that just do it? Uh, 5, up to 10, up to 20. If they have a removal spell, we can Uncaged Fury it. Then double it. So it'll be 1, 2, 2 is 4, 4 is 8, 8, 12 double strike. Yeah, that should just do it. As long as they... oh, I guess Harness Lightning completely destroys us. Does that mean we just do it all on the Hydra? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22. 22 minus 3, 6. And then, like, what? 3, 6 pumps? Can't see a way they can block everything. Because like we can just use the Voltaic Brawlers, pump them both because it doesn't take us down an increment of 3, so that doesn't matter. So realistically, they want to block these as well because these two alone is 8, plus the Electrostatic Pummler, that's 9 anyway. So they have to block something there and the Bristling Hydra as well, and then we just give it double strike. What could our opponent have here? Actually, a counterspell would be pretty bad for us. Huh, that's pretty good. Well, we're still going to attack in. 9, 10, 11, 22. 22 minus... Wait, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, they can survive if they block with everything. Which looks like they are. I mean, which is fine, because now we can just kill whatever we want. Wait, if they just block with these, then they die, right? 15, 18, 19, that's... No, that's fine. If they block with just those, we win. We want to kill this first. Oh, they do have the Servant if they want to... In that case, we want to kill that last. No, we still want to kill that first. So as long as they don't have Negate or Dispel, I think we're okay. So they've got 12. Oh no, sorry, yeah, 21, right? 6, 12, 21, and then we're dealing 22, so that should be 1 damage over lethal. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot they're just going to pump loads, aren't they? Alright, well, we can at least deal a bunch of damage. So first of all, we'll kill this off, and then this will just kill one, I think. So it might... No, because if... No matter how we do it, they're basically just going to pump the one at the back so that the first strike damage doesn't kill them. Yeah, there was no reason to pump extra. I completely forgot about their energy, which gave them a bunch more health. So that was a huge misplay, but I think it's still okay. I mean, obviously that's not ideal. I missed that. That was a stupid misplay, but... So, deal 11, we'll hit this one first and deal a bunch of damage to this one. Then normal strike damage, we should just kill both. 6. Yeah, we'll kill everything, yeah. Yep. And... Yep, that already has 3 damage on. So we deal them a bunch of damage, we get rid of all their guys. And now we've got both of these with trample next turn. Well, yeah, we shouldn't have used the extra pump, obviously, because that means that the electrostatic pump... Oh, they've got another Elder Deep Fiend. If they have another one, we might struggle to win. Please don't draw a land. Yeah, they're going to do it now in case we draw Blossoming Defense, I think. Yep. They're tapping out a blue source? Sure. Shelter Thicket? Well, that's a good draw, to be fair. I have all the lands, that's fine. Alright, larger than life. So... Yeah, this is huge. Like, that last pump would have meant the next time we could just larger than life this. That got, and then we could just pump it. Like, randomly missing that was so ridiculously bad. Like, impactful, but I think it's an easy mistake to make, to just forget about all the pumps they could have, because there were just so many things we were working out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, that's just lethal, sure. Alright, fair enough, well played on their part. Luckily the energy trigger didn't matter then, or using the pump for no reason. And we drew a card, sure. So we're against Lethune Hell. Sorry, we're against just Temur energy stuff. So they have Harness Lightning, and then just the Elder Deep Fiend to tap us down. We can't really interact with the Deep Fiend, unfortunately, because we just don't play anything that stops it. Instead, we're more worried about non-creature spells, so we play Negate over like a 3 mana counter spell, because the extra mana is too much. I think we can keep the combo again, because if they play a bunch of Bristling Hydras, then it's really hard for us to beat through them with the Hellion and the Green Belt. And again, the Rogue Refiners are just a pain in the ass to deal with. Sure, these have 4 toughness, but the rest of the deck basically just dies to them. 8 out of all our creatures to die to their 3-drop that draws a card is really bad for us. So I think we actually just take this out, bring in like a Dispel or a Negate. I think a Dispel. Cut a mountain for the forest. Sorry, for an island. And I think we just play this. We could choose to play Negate over Dispel, actually, that's fine. In case they bring in like Chandra. Yeah, we'll play this. It's a shame the colorless Eldrazi aren't artifacts, but instead they're just colorless. Yes, we definitely want to play first. Yeah, we'll just mulligan this, obviously. This hand is really close. So we get a Scry and then a draw step. If we draw a green source or a forest, it's fine. It's not amazing though, that's the problem. Like, we just lose if we don't draw a green source, so I think we're just going to mulligan that. You can win, like, a GP Barcelona I won on a multi 4 or 5 or something, just because I had lands and a Hydra and pump spells. Like, it's just the reward for keeping this hand isn't even that high, other than not having to go to 5. I think we're fine to go to 5 though. I actually think this hand might actually be better because at least we have a green source. I mean, if we lose because we don't draw the land, it happens. That's fine. But I think we have more outs this way because we just have to draw a land, not a green source, which means that we can draw the extra. I guess there's only 3 differences. 3 cards different. No, because we can also draw Fortune as well. So yeah, so 7 cards extra we can draw to the other hand. Aether Hub, sweet. Okay, we're going to play, I think, the Brawler here. We could play the Long Tusk Cub and then next turn Larger Than Life it to get energy if we want to and just like try and crack through. Voltaic Brawler deals more damage, Long Tusk Cub gets out of hand more. I think we're going to have to go the Long Tusk Cub and hope they don't, hope that they just don't have answer for it, because if they do it can get out of hand on its own, and we're just so low on cards that we might just have to take that risk and hope that the Long Tusk Cub gets there. If they have a removal spell, I'm sure they'll use it straight away. Yeah, they do, sure. The other difference is if we play the Voltaic Brawler, we would guarantee to get the energy, whereas if they had a Essence Scatter, then we might just get fucked on mana from the Aether Hub. So that might have been something to keep an eye on. And again, we could sandbag this in case they have another removal spell, but we just have nothing. Like, we don't have we're not even hitting our land drops if we just hold it. Yeah, I think we just have to play it, unfortunately. Because if we just say go and then we draw another pump spell, we've just done nothing for the turn. Whereas this way, at least if they don't have removal, then we can get in some damage. Okay, this is pretty good. So we can just attack in for 3, or we can enlarge them. There's no reason to waste the trample, I don't think. I guess it gives trample anyway. As long as we can hit our land drops, this card might be able to just, the Brawler should just be able to get us there actually between these 3 cards. So I think we're just going to attack and choose not to pump because we need the energy. And also, oh, do they have a negate as well? I'm kind of tempted to just Uncaged Fury this actually. No, I think we need to do that combo to for this to work out. And again, we are representing another Blossoming Defense, I guess, or negate or dispel. They have negate. Ugh, gross. And they play a Hydra, sure. I think this game is just over. If we draw a Pummler, maybe we can get through this. Okay, sweet, we do. So what happens if we play it? How much difference does that make? Next turn we could draw Aether Hub and represent lethal. Because we'll go up to 5 energy, then another one up to 6, and then Larger Than Life. Pump twice is 20. I think we can wait a turn at least. So it would have actually been better to use the Uncaged Fury there, because now we would have the Blossoming Defense for the Pummler, but I think that's pretty unfair to... maybe that was correct to do it that way around. I think it was correct, but I think in hindsight it's a lot easier to say that's correct than in that situation. Well, it wouldn't have mattered because we don't draw the extra land anyway. I think we just play the Brawler. Hope it's a magnet for their removal. Maybe like they tick down Chandra to kill it, and then we can play the Pummler next turn. Ronas. Oh, they ticked up. Okay, sure. Ronas is pretty hard to get through. So I think we're looking for land and blossoming defense if we can somehow have time for that. That's fine. They have just lethal next turn. 5, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, they do. Sure. They have lethal so many different ways. I'm not going to make them play it out. That's just not worth anyone's time. Alright, sweet. Unfortunately, we lost that round. I think that the second game was actually a lot closer than it looked. Because we only, like, considering how much we mulliganed, if we had, like, one extra card in hand, I think we could have at least put up a really good fight. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in round 3. Peace.